welcome to the Nigerian Premier Football League podcast show. Of course, this is the preview to Match Day 5, and this is powered by One ISTV, or you call it Intercontinental Sport TV. We bring this to you every week, twice in a week. We do a review and I've got a preview to games as far as the NPFL is concerned. Today will not be different. We got two games that went down yesterday. We got another game that is going down today. We got games coming up tomorrow and of course on Sunday as well for Match Day 5. But it's building up. There's ecstasy, fantasy, and of course great happenings as far as the league is concerned. So my name is the Sport Illuminator. I'm your host. I've got with me Toby Ajewole. We'll be doing this together on the Toby. How you doing?
Yes, thanks Raymond. It's good to have.
Your face is shining now.
Well, yes, thanks. Yours is not bad either.
Even with my glasses, have you? They want me. How you doing?
Well, yes. The NPFL upon us, yes, and we had some very, very interesting results. More games and more mouth-watering games to definitely come upon us. I think this season has been like no other.
Yeah.
Twists and turns. Not saying that we've not had the away victories that people are sought to have.
Exactly. But maybe the consistency we're seeing now.
We've seen
you cannot. It be like magic.
Exactly. You cannot consistently more or less call games.
Exactly.
With 100% confidence or consistency in the NPFL, but it's the competition that we have been talking about that we want in the league, and yes, we've been enjoying so far. Maybe one, you've not asked me, but I think I'll take the cue. If you're asking me of my high points and low points, okay, my high point would be that game between two national team assistant coaches
over the weekend.
Exactly, Ramos
Rangers
and Rangers. Look at what happened after the game. You know that we've been saying that we want box office content.
Yeah,
and we had that. The two coaches went head to head at the game. We saw what our current champions of the league in Rangers, their head coach Fidelis Elechukwu, he wasn't happy with his colleague in Daniel Ogumodede, and yes, Ogumodede was right there to also rub salt of one injury, saying, "What do you expect from a man that just lost a game?"
Yeah, let him enjoy his sadness.
Exactly. But yes, come next week, the bromance will continue when the Super Eagles will be in town right there. But my low point, I think that was from the game at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium. That last-minute dagger drawn at the heart of the shooting stars. Their first
sentimental talk. Because you're in Ibadan, you are supporter to UFC. You know dagger on the heart.
Exactly, and it was not a good way to lose a game. And because moments later they could have tied that game, but the woodwork was the difference of the game. But 3 points for Monday, big boys.
The fourth win of the season.
Exactly, and he was smiling after 90 minutes.
He had to smile.
Exactly, but by and large, I think this season has been very, very interesting for us so far.
Of course, we are on the street of Ibadan and we are right here at Felele. This is where we are shooting. Don't forget, you can follow us on all our social media handles, and definitely we've got great content for you, especially Nigerian Premier Football League. This is our baby, this is our league. It keeps giving. We are here to give you the very, very, very best. Of course, you can also partner with us. You can advertise on this podcast. You can be part of our partners. Definitely, let's fly together and we'll give you everything you want. Of course, we'll go straight. 2 games went down yesterday. We scheduled match days, 3 encounters. And of course, we had Enyimba laboring to a 1-0 win over Akwa United. And like you said, the dagger in the heart of Shooting Stars. 1-0 lost away to Monday Odigi. Bendel Insurance right there. For Enyimba, 4 games, 9 points. For Shooting Stars, not too good for a team that wants to contend or fight for continental tickets. After 4 games, due to lost 1, win 1 for Ibadan Faithfuls. That one.
Raymond, let me even tell you, it's even beyond fighting for a continental spot. Incidentally, I was able to catch up with the chairman of the club, Honorable Babatunde Olani of the Shooting Stars, and he said their aspiration for this season is to win the league.
To win the league. But with this crawling, snaily form, do you think Shooting Stars should have a chance, or we should just, because I'm looking at the October fixtures. In October they have 6 games. They played 1, left with 5. So maybe in October, Nigeria Independence, they can free themselves and maybe do the impossibility.
Well, looking at the past seasons so far for the Shooting Stars in the NPFL, they've been notoriously known as slow starters in the league, and they have continued in this form. But by and large, you would wonder maybe it is still one of those early teething problems that happens to the club, and maybe midway they will find their form, they would more or less find their rhythm. But will that affect their title aspirations? I would think so, because right now, with where the NPFL is being structured, it's beyond winning your home game.
Exactly.
You must at least get a handful of points away
from home.
And when we are talking about points, not just away draws. You have to get 3 points back to back to back.
Because it looks like things are getting away points, 1 point.
Exactly.
Looks like Nanamati now.
Exactly. Look at what our Sunshine Stars are doing now with Kennedy Boboye.
Yeah.
They are getting those points back to back on the road. And remember, they are playing in more or less a home away from home, because they are not at the traditional home ground in Akure. They are playing at Ijebu. They are at the Dipodino Stadium. So for a team that wants to do the needful in winning the league, because according to the chairman, he said if you win the league, you play on the continent.
Course, definitely.
So they said they are going for the Stars, and right now the Shooting Stars, they are not going for the Stars in my own opinion right now. But it's still early days. Let us see if they'll be able to find their footing, and yes, I will be able to assess or reassess their title aspirations or ambitions.
Oluyole Warriors will be traveling to Lobby Stars in Latvia, a team that have lost its shoes in Lobby Stars. The years father saying yes to relegation. Let's see if they can pick a point, because by next week Sunday they'll be hosting Enyimba.
Interesting.
And it's becoming tougher.
Exactly.
So, but then we'll still get there. Let's look at the games that will be coming up this week. But let's not go there. Enyimba one day we never quite. There's something I've noticed about Enyimba. Yes, they've won 3 games out of 4, but they need to start killing games. Yes, the goals are not coming like it should.
Remember, they have a new coach or a young coach. Remember,
who has been part of the system.
Exactly, was part of the system. Finidi George's assistant. That was last season before Finidi went to the national team, and he more or less was with the team for the remainder of last season, and he started as a full-time coach in this new season. And so you could say he's more or less trying to find the ropes, adjust to the challenges of more or less being the head coach of a big side like Enyimba. So I feel it will still come good at some point. But if you ask me, I'll say 3 points, 1-0 victories is still better. At least they are keeping it watertight at the back. They are not conceding goals. So, irrespective of that loss that they suffered to Rivers United,
2 goals to nothing.
At least they've been able to bounce back with 3 maximum points.
Today we see Bayelsa against Rangers. Rangers at home at the Cathedral against Bayelsa United. Lala Boso team also yet to win a game this season. We just we should expect a shock.
Well, definitely the Cathedral at the Nnamdi Azikiwe Stadium will be a full house. No doubt about that. I'm sure Fidel Telechukwu, ahead of the international break coming, would want to definitely seal up 3 points after that. Shall I say hard-fought loss that they had at Ikene, that was over the weekend. So by and large, I would say it should be an easy victory for Rangers against their opposition in Bayelsa United.
By the time Rangers win today's game, it means that Remo, Rivers, Enyimba, Rangers, or maybe I should fix in Niger Tornadoes also, will be the top fighters for the league as far as the NPFL is concerned.
Well, the table is currently taking shape. What do you expect?
Yeah, of course. Let's go to match day 5 of the NPFL, and of course look at the fixtures, and of course we'll do some reviews, some predictions from Toby, and let's see if we have enough how do I put it, maybe it's got enough from his crystal balls to tell us what will happen this weekend. Let me start against Shooting Stars tomorrow. That will be on Saturday by 4 p.m. Nigerian time. We got Kwara United also are yet to win a game this season, up against high-flying Remo Stars, also tomorrow by 4 p.m. On Sunday, we got other games. Nasarawa United against Bayelsa United, Kano Pillars against Sunshine Stars, so in that game. Enyimba against Katsina United, Rivers United against Akwa United, Heartland against Niger Tornadoes, Academy Warriors against away to Benel Insurance. We got Plateau United hosting Ikorodu City. Voila.
The Oga Boys.
Then lastly will be Enugu Rangers against Abia Warriors. First, let's pick this game. Atland
Yes.
against Niger Tornadoes.
I'm very happy you started from there.
Ọlọ́tẹ̀ gbogbo yìí, Amunike, no mind them. You will come good. In fact, you can still qualify for the continent.
Exactly.
There is backdoor in Federations Cup. But then, Atland have played 4 games, yet to win a game. Scored partly, I think, 2 goals as well. Considered, is it 7 now? 3 at home, 3 away to Enyimba. No, 3 at home to Enyimba, 3 away to Rivers. Considered
1 in Ibadan.
1 in Ibadan as well. Has 7 goals considered. They're up against a Niger Tornadoes who have won 2 games away from home out of 2. They know how to win away. They cannot win at home. Now, looks tricky, but for a team that I think they had for me against Shooting Stars, they had a good game, and they could have actually equalized. And get something out of it, but it didn't happen. If you take that inspiration from what happened against Shooting Stars to play Atland, what could be the chances of Atland against Tornadoes?
Well, I think in this match right now, Atland, they are condemned to get 3 points on the board.
Whether they like it or not.
Yes, whether they like it or not, they are condemned to get 3 points on the board because for all of the promise of Emmanuel Amunike coming to the setup right there at Atland, he came with a whole lot of promise. This could have been someone that could have been the head coach of the Super Eagles of Nigeria.
Yeah.
And right now, he has now been given an assignment.
Huge one.
A huge one with Atland. And some people have said it's more or less like an audition for him. And if after 4 games played, you are winless in the NPFL, compared to a Finidi George that was with the setup at Enyimba, had his chance with the national team. Now with Rivers United,
flying as well.
I think he has to prove his doubters wrong at this point, because if after 5 games you do not have 3 points to your name, I'm sure you do not. You should not be able to talk about the heat in the kitchen. So. Atland, they are condemned to get all 3 points. Even if it's possible, score half of a goal and get the 3 points. That is what I feel Atland needs right now. So I think for all his work and for what Emmanuel Amunike has done for Nigerian football, he's a legend of the game.
Yeah.
I'll be backing him to get 3 points at the end of 90+ minutes.
But looking at Tornadoes, who have had superb game away from home as well.
Yes.
2 games, 2 away win. You look at Atland, you have the whipping boys here. They should be able to run over you.
Well, you can say that, but records are meant to be broken.
Yeah.
Yes, they have definitely had a good, decent away result. So you could definitely think that yes, they should continue. But yes, sometimes if the other team is coming about who wants it more, and I feel Atland, they are a team with their backs against the wall. So I'll also be backing Atland for all 3 points against Niger Tornadoes.
Still backing Atland against Niger Tornadoes. Let's go straight to Ilorin. Well, Kwara United yet to win a game. They had a draw the last game as well. They've lost at home. First game of the season to Niger Tornadoes. They'll be up against Rabiu Stars. 4 games, 4 wins, considered 1. This team is giving me Manchester City vibes.
Yeah, sure. And that reminds me, let me just say a quick shout out to Arabi, the official mascot of that. I remember him.
Yeah, last season.
He was more or less, even after the last game that they played, he was lamenting. I'm on the platform with him and he was just lamenting that what is wrong with Kwara United.
Now you're also the league leaders
exactly
who are hotter than fire. Kwara United, can they get their first ever win of the season, or is it going to be a second loss?
I don't see that happening. I think it might end up being a draw. I'll be calling a draw in this one.
A draw in this one. Kwara United Rabiu Stars. If Kwara fails to win, then I think trouble don't land. Okay, trouble don't land with that. One more before we start the prediction. Let's go to Rivers. Kwara United last season, they were dancing in the relegation zone. A certain Sonny Sulaiman came, blew everywhere, took them away from that relegation zone. I mean, they escaped. Sonny Sulaiman is no more in the team. Now they are struggling so bad. No win as well, just 2 points against Finidi George Rivers United. Well,
definitely two sides with very, very, if you like, contrasting forms. And for Finidi George, it looks like a man reborn after definitely taking that role at Rivers United. Very happy for what he has been able to achieve so far. Coming up against Kwara United, you'd expect him to definitely continue with that impressive form. but his own team too also has its own frailties.
Yeah.
Rivers United, they are a team that leaks goals. So a team that can hit them on the counter, irrespective of your form, if you are definitely, more or less, if I can say, if you are razor sharp in front of goal, you can get your chances when coming up against a team like Rivers United. So if you ask me, Rivers United against Aqua United, I see both sides scoring, but by the odd goal, Rivers United should still get the victory.
Odd goal, Rivers should get that victory. Let's go straight lastly to Makurdi, where Shooting Stars of Ibadan. Ibadan baby, but they'll be in Lafia. In Lafia, no team has won at home. Can Lobby Stars find their shoe size and say yes to their first win, or we shouldn't start pick a point from Lafia?
Well, shoe get size. That is what Lobby Stars.
But the shoe now, you don't lose.
Exactly, shoe don't lose. But but for Shooting Stars, would they want to post poor results consecutively?
I mean, back to back. It's not back. If you back to back, loss,
exactly. Because that game, I remember I was joking with a colleague. In fact, it was somebody that has joined us on the podcast here before, talking about Femaiti. He has said. I remember telling him yesterday after that when that game was going down, I told him Ogbono is better.
Yeah.
Not knowing that.
You say Ogbono is better. Yes.
Second
later, they just people use what's that food that is common in Edo? Maybe yellow eba.
Exactly. They just
everything.
They just took everything, and the Shooting Stars are left at Benin City pointless. Now traveling to faraway Lafia in Nasarawa State to come up against the Lobby Stars. Well. I don't know if that result from yesterday will have a huge ramification on the result, but I'm not saying three. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I won't be sentimental. I don't see the Shooting Stars picking up any points.
Oluyole Warriors. Èmi kọ́ ni mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Toby said, "Una go lose back to back."
But I'll be happy if they prove me wrong.
Prove Toby wrong. So let's go straight to the prediction matter now and get some of this prediction and see how many Toby can be able to get as far as this weekend's round of games are concerned in the NPFL. It's still the NPFL Intercontinental Sport TV podcast show, and definitely we are giving you the very best as far as the NPFL is concerned.
Definitely.
This is match day 5, the preview, and of course looking forward to this game. So Toby, Lobby Stars, Shooting Stars, scoreline.
Lobby Stars, Shooting Stars, scoreline. Lobby 2, Shooting 1.
Kwara United, Remo Stars.
Kwara United, Remo Stars, 1-1.
1-1. Nasarawa United, Bayelsa United.
Nasarawa United, for the solid miners, I see them getting out victory 2-0 at the end of 90 minutes.
2-0 for the solid miners.
Yes.
Over Bayelsa. Kano Pillars, Sunshine Stars.
Kano Pillars, Sunshine Stars. I think Kano, the guys from Kano State should definitely get the victory. So 3-0 in favor of Kano Pillars.
Wow. 1, 2, 3. Over Kennedy Boboye's Sunshine Stars. They go hold the sun, Abi. Okay. Enyimba Katsina United.
Enyimba Katsina United. I think Enyimba 1-0 victory.
1-0 victory. Another slim one. Rivers United, Aqua United.
Rivers Aqua 2-1.
2-1 Rivers. Atland, Niger Tornadoes.
Atland versus Niger Tornadoes. Atland 1-0 victory.
1-0 victory for Atland. Bendel Insurance against El Kanemi Warriors.
Bendel versus El Kanemi Warriors. I think Bendel Insurance should get the victory. All right, 2-1 for me. 2-1
for Bendel Insurance. Plateau United against Ikorodu City.
The Oga boys have been fumbling.
No win, just 1 point. They need to kickstart their season, but they are going to Jos. Olatao.
Ogala, sorry for what I will say. You know, we are namesakes.
Toby is advising Toby. We are not to drag Ogala on Monday. I still post that video on Monday. Victor, you drag Ogala. You don't drag Ogala, be.
Plateau United 3, Ikorodu, nil.
Ah! Huge loss. Oh, God.
Well, they have said they came to the league for experience.
They came to the league for experience. And of course, the last one, Enugu Rangers against Abia Warriors.
Enugu Rangers are a southeastern derby, if you like me, and it will always be feisty. But I think our Rangers should get all victory right there. 3-1. Rangers.
As you were predicting, I was using my head to calculate the table, and I'm seeing changes. So if Remo Stars draws, they go on 13 points. Rivers win, they go on 13 points. Enyimba win, they go on 12 points. If Rangers win their next 2 games, they automatically go on 10 points. Finally go on 10 points. Omo, Otin Law nìyẹn. Well, the table looks like this. At the top of the log, Remo Stars 12 points, number 1, yet to lose again. Rivers are second with 10 points. Enyimba third with 9 points. Niger Tornadoes fourth with 8 points. Katsina United and of course Sunshine Stars are 5th and 6th with 7 points apiece. Let's go straight to the relegation zone, and the last 4 teams on the log, we've got Bayelsa 2 points, Atlan 1 point, Ikorodu 1 point, Lobi Stars, that is hosting Shooting Stars, are last with 1 point. Oluyole tẹ́lẹ̀ bá wọn gbá kinní mọ́ coffin yẹn tí bàrà lọ fẹ́ wá, the bàrà they are looking for, make dem no find am for Lafia. So you get make it be like that. That's how the table looks like. Match day 5 preview in the NPFL, and definitely I'm looking forward to these games. In totality, Toby, which game do you think, you've done a prediction, agreed, but which game do you think could bring the widest of all shots? Or which game do you think if a particular team will not win, you will be surprised?
Definitely, I would say 2 games. The game involving Atlant. Remember, I told you that.
Atlant,
yes. That game for Emmanuel Amunike is not just for the side alone, for his own reputation as a coach, manager. Fine, he's making his debut in Nigeria's elite club, league, competition right here. So yes, a whole lot will be at stake for him. Also, to the Oga boys, Ikorodu City, it has been a baptism of fire for them in the
Imagine
league.
If Oga boys
if they go to Jos and they do the unthinkable, because teams have come to the Mobolaji Johnson Arena in Lagos and they have gotten maximum points right there. So if they can go there and do it against a seasoned side in Plateau United, remember it will send ripples across.
We go do party.
Exactly.
May I prophesy. Oga boys, show them the stuff you have in Jos, because you know Puja, Toby, Adegana Richard, Sami Bam, what's his name, Super J, who else, Olawale Quadri. I'm tipping due to short play too.
We won't do a special segment for them if they can do the unthinkable.
I'm a party. But then that's just it. I definitely match the 5 preview in the NPFL, and we look forward to all these games. Once again, all the fixtures again: Lobi Stars, Ocean Shooting Stars, 4 p.m. tomorrow. While United Remo Stars, 4 p.m. Lobi Stars, Shooting Stars, 4 p.m. on Saturday. I forgot today's Thursday. 4 p.m. on Saturday. While United hosting Remo Stars, 4 p.m. on Saturday, and on Sunday, National United against Bayelsa United, Kano Sunshine Stars, Enyimba Katsina United, Rivers United against Akwa United, Heartland against Niger Tornadoes, Benin Insurance against Academy Warriors, Plateau United Ikorodu City, Enugu Rangers against Abia Warriors. All these games on Sunday by 4 p.m. Nigerian time. These are the games you look forward to in the NPFL. Of course, enjoy the best of football. You can watch on Star Times, you can watch on Propel. Everything is set for you guys. You can see the guys. Definitely, you're going to enjoy the best of football. And for me, for my side, I'm saying that we're going to have 3 away wins this weekend. Don't ask me which games. Just go and put it down and do your permutation. 3 away wins this weekend. Let's join it with the 11 we have. We have 14. Last week we had 31. We have 14 match day 5. Oh boy, if you reach 50, before match day 20. What am I doing? Okay. That will be the sound of the back end, but don't forget, follow us on all social media and Facebook, Instagram, X, or what they call Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, even on Threads. Just follow us on our social media and don't forget, you can partner with us, advertise, We give you everything. You can see we're on the street of Ibadan. We are not cornered into the four walls of the studio. In fact, if you want us to go to Bologina, you know, in Ibadan, two places are far. If it is not money, yeah, going to Olorisha Oko, it will be Elebu, Tipa Garage. I think those places are extreme. If you want us to go there for you,
we're always ready.
I want to be for you. It is the NPFL. We do everything just to promote our baby. Toby, great to have you.
Thanks for having me.
I hope your team will not fail you.
Who is my team?
You know. You know. Before we come on Monday, I come and drag you. I hope your team will not fail you. That will be all the package, and of course, very, very thanks for watching. I am the Sport Illuminator. Till we will be back for another episode on Monday, and we have the review of match day 5. Enjoy your weekend, stay blessed. Go to the nearest stadium in your vicinity, watch the NPFL, support the league, and of course, don't worry, everything is fly. Till then, stay blessed and bye.